Treyarch has just done the impossible with zombies. None of us were expecting this, but a massive blog post has dropped detailing a huge amount of zombies content coming from them for both Cold War and Vanguard. And everything they've announced is incredibly exciting. And I never thought I'd be saying that about Vanguard Zombies. But let me know your thoughts on all of this. But diving straight in, round-based zombies is coming to Vanguard. Forget Anfang, forget Terra Maledicta. This is a completely separate gameplay style, separate from those maps that we've wanted from day one. And yes, this should have been there from day one, but the fact they've made such a drastic U-turn and actually listened to community feedback is incredible. And this is all happening in the next Vanguard Zombies map, which will be a reimagining of the full scope of Shi No Numa. No longer confined to just the hut that we have currently, this is going to be the entire map. And not only that, but it's going to be freshly enhanced with an all-new main Easter egg quest and side Easter egg quests, a new area of Shi No Numa to explore, a new wonder weapon quest, the classic flogger trap and electroshock defenses, remastered Easter eggs, new pack-a-punch camos, and a new Dark Aether narrative for the map. Now, the thing that most excites me about this is the fact that it's going to have a new area, it's going to have a brand new main Easter egg quest all on its own, as well as side Easter eggs, a brand new wonder weapon, and remastered Easter eggs. Now, I don't know to what extent that means, but I can imagine we could see some classics like Peter McCain, the radios in Spawn, the Zombie Chronicles Easter eggs that they added. This is being described as Shi No Numa Reborn, and this is definitely something that most zombie players will be somewhat excited for. But as I'm sure most of you will be, I'm going to be a little bit skeptical and I want to see what this is like before I really start to get excited, but this sounds fantastic. As for timings on this, they share that based on the current production schedule, they're planning to bring this map to Vanguard after the end of Season 3, which is going to be quite a while away, and they said they want to set the expectation up front that it's going to take some time to get into our hands, which involves extensive development from the ground up in a variety of areas, including the design, implementation, and testing of round-based wave spawning and AI pathing and zoning systems, fast travel mechanics, door buys, wall buys, and plenty more. So it sounds like this was never actually part of their plan, but because they've decided to do this so last minute, it's going to take them a little bit of time. Now, seeing as they've been making round-based experiences for over a decade, it does sound weird to hear that, but as long as the end result is good, then that's what's most important, especially when it comes to the perception of Vanguard Zombies. But the best thing is that this is a shift to round-based development going forward, meaning we're not getting any more Anfang or Terra Maledicta style maps. It's purely round-based, and they say that this is going to be a truly unique chapter of the Dark Aether universe with new story elements and quests that even series veterans can discover for the first time. What I think is just as exciting, if not even more exciting than that, is that some very significant content is coming to Cold War Zombies. Now, the sad thing is this first line saying, on the zombies front, while we don't have plans to bring additional maps to Black Ops Cold War for all the reasons laid out at the start of the blog, they're delivering several updates to Outbreak and Onslaught with Season 3. And the craziest part is they're adding a full-on super Easter egg into Cold War Zombies, teasing the fact that this will be particularly for those who have conquered every main quest that Cold War Zombies has to offer so far. Now, as far as Outbreak goes, they're adding a new LTM mode that was added in October to all platforms, and they're also adding the Abomination enemy from Forsaken into Outbreak. And for Onslaught fans, they're going to be adding several limited time modes that were previously only around on PlayStation on all platforms. So they gave a slight clue towards this secret Easter egg. They said you'll have to discover its location on your own. If you haven't completed all 6 main Easter egg quests yet, let's just say now would be a good time to get on that. Depending on how many you've managed to conquer so far, over a dozen unique rewards could be waiting for you, including a permanent upgrade in every zombies map. Good luck. So if, like me, you have played every single Cold War Easter egg multiple times at this point, it seems like the rewards for doing all those Easter eggs will be available when they add this super Easter egg in, which includes a permanent upgrade in every map. Could that mean you start with a pack-a-punch gun? Could that mean that you start with a fully upgraded tier gun, or you get a chance to get a wonder weapon really cheap off the wall? I don't know. The only thing I'm saying is, Treyarch, if any of you guys are watching, please do not add the RK5 as the reward for the super Easter egg. You guys have not had a great track record of great rewards for super Easter eggs, so please make this a good one. But Cold War ended like, what, 7 months ago? and we're getting a super Easter egg all that time later. It's incredible. But the main part of their blog is focusing on the fact that they have a lot going on in 2022. They're developing upcoming zombies content for Vanguard. Teams at Treyarch have also been working on ranked play. There's also new weapons, operator skins, blueprints, bundles, zombie updates, and remastered multiplayer maps coming for Black Ops Cold War. And at the same time, they're also heads down on development and support for upcoming Call of Duty content. Now, they don't specify what that means, but I would like to assume that that means content for their next game coming in 2024. But there's also rumors that they are working on this free-to-play Call of Duty, which is coming out in 2023, which could be some sort of zombies free-to-play game. Now, the fact that they pretty much say concretely in this blog post that there are no new maps coming to Black Ops Cold War Zombies doesn't list out that there couldn't be more zombies maps coming in the future for this rumored zombies standalone game. You could argue that the fact that they are working on future Call of Duty content and they specify that so heavily could imply that maybe Zombie Chronicles 2 might be in existence. Maybe it won't come for Cold War or Vanguard Zombies, but will be the free-to-play game will be featured in it. But oh my gosh, you can't deny how incredible it is to see Treyarch supporting Cold War to this extent when it's not even their current Call of Duty game. Like, it really shows that Activision clearly see that more of the gaming community care about Cold War as to Vanguard. But I was honestly under the assumption after the reception of Terra Maledicta and the wording, especially with the Season 2 Reloaded update, that Treyarch had just given up all hope with developing Vanguard Zombies and that they weren't going to add anything more to the game, and that was it, done and dusted. But little did we know that they're actually transitioning now to full round-based maps now for this game, which it should have been from day one, but the fact that they're actually doing it is incredible. And another thing on top is just how open and honest Treyarch have been. I mean, they've probably seen for weeks, if not months now, the feedback, and we've weirdly had silence from them, especially on the launch. They definitely saw what the feedback was, but didn't really say anything and just sort of kept going. But with this, they have seriously U-turned whatever was being planned in terms of more objective maps, and instead going for classic round-based maps and experiences and fitting their Dark Aether narrative into that gameplay style. It's fantastic hearing all this, especially considering that Season 3 is like 2 weeks away, but this isn't even coming in Season 3. This is like Season 4 territory, but they're letting us know this early ahead of time. And I'm sure as we get into Season 3 and closer to Season 4, they say they're going to explain a lot more and we'll see a lot more. So they really just got quick revive and revive the zombies community. How long this experience will last for Vanguard Zombies, I don't know, but the fact it's round-based onwards is very good news. Cold War getting a super Easter egg as well, amazing news, and who knows what else we might get down the line. But very, very positive news today for the zombies community. If you're happy with this news, drop a thumbs up, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and subscribe to keep up to date. On your screen now will be yesterday's video where I went and played every single Treyarch Zombies map and tried to attempt knife only. It's a 1.5 hour masterpiece. Please check it out. It's on your screen now. Click it. I'll be with you in just a few moments.